Have you ever felt like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Like every little mistake, every harsh word, every single setback just piles up until you can barely move? Well, I've got a story for you today that might just change the way you see all that baggage. It's a simple story, but trust me, the lesson it holds is incredibly powerful. Imagine a wise old professor, the kind you see in movies with a twinkle in their eye, standing before a class of bright, eager students. It's the last lecture before a long break, and the air is buzzing with anticipation. Everyone's thinking about their plans, their trips, their time off. The professor walks in, but instead of a stack of books, she's holding a single glass of water. She raises it for everyone to see. A few students chuckle, probably thinking it's some kind of strange magic trick. She smiles and asks a simple question. How heavy do you think this glass of water is? Guesses started flying around the room. 8 ounces. Maybe 12. Definitely not more than a pound. The professor listened patiently, nodding at each guess. After a moment, she replied, "From an objective standpoint, the absolute weight doesn't really matter. What truly matters is how long I hold it." A curious silence fell over the classroom. She continued, "If I hold it for a minute, it's no problem. It feels light. If I hold it for an hour, my arm will start to ache. It will feel heavy and uncomfortable if I hold it for an entire day. Well, my arm would feel numb, probably paralyzed." The glass of water hasn't changed its weight, but the longer I hold onto it, the heavier and more unbearable it becomes. The students were captivated now. They were starting to see where this was going. The professor lowered the glass and looked at her students with genuine warmth. "The stresses, worries, and regrets in your life are just like this glass of water," she explained. "Think about them for a little while, and nothing happens." We worrying about a deadline that's still a month away. We hold on to grudges from years ago, letting them fester and grow heavier with each passing day. We carry these invisible glasses of water everywhere we go. We carry them to work, to family dinners, even to bed. We wonder why we're so tired, so irritable, so drained. It's because we never put the glass down. The professor's message was simple, yet so profound. Remember to put the glass down. What does that actually mean in our daily lives? It means learning to let go. It means acknowledging a worry, a mistake, or a hurt feeling, and then consciously deciding not to carry it with you indefinitely. It doesn't mean ignoring your problems. It means dealing with them, processing them, and then setting them aside so you can move on with your life. Think about it, that embarrassing thing you said at a party. Acknowledge it, maybe cringe a little, and then put it down. It's in the past, that massive project at work that's stressing you out. Break it down into smaller tasks, work on one piece, and then put the worrying down until it's time to work on the next piece. This isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about managing your energy and your focus. When you're constantly holding onto your worries, you're draining your mental and emotional batteries. You have no energy left for the good things in life, for creativity, for laughter, for connecting with people you love. So, how do we practice this? How do we get better at putting the glass down? One way is through mindfulness and meditation. Taking just a few minutes each day to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts without judgment can be incredibly helpful. You learn to see your worries as just thoughts, passing clouds in the sky of your mind. You don't have to grab onto every single one. Another practical tip is to schedule worrying time. It sounds a bit silly, but it works. Set aside 15 minutes a day where you allow yourself to think about everything that's bothering you. Write it all down. Once the time is up, you close the notebook and consciously decide not to dwell on those things until your next scheduled session. This contains the worrying instead of letting it spill over into your entire day. Journaling is also a fantastic tool. When you write down what's on your mind, you're physically taking it out of your head and putting it onto paper. It's a symbolic act of putting the glass down. You can see it, you can analyze it, and you can leave it there. And perhaps most importantly, talk about it. Share your burdens with a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional. Sometimes, just saying a worrying out loud can make it feel so much smaller and more manageable. You realize you're not alone in carrying it. Remember, the goal isn't to have a life with no problems. That's impossible. The goal is to not let those problems define your entire existence. The weight of the glass never changes, but you can choose not to hold it forever. So I want you to take a moment right now. What glass of water are you holding? What worrying, regret, or stress have you been carrying for far too long? Can you feel its weight? Can you feel how it's draining your strength? Now, take a deep breath, and in your mind, I want you to gently, carefully, place that glass down on a table beside you. Just for a little while, give your arm a rest. Feel that sense of relief, of lightness. You can always pick it up again later if you need to, but for now, let it be. Enjoy the freedom of not carrying it. This is a skill, a practice. It takes time to get good at it. You might pick the glass right back up out of habit, and that's okay. Just notice it, and gently put it down again. Every time you choose to put the glass down, you are reclaiming your energy, your peace, and your power. You are making a conscious choice to focus on the present moment, on the good that is right in front of you, rather than being weighed down by the past or anxious about the future. That simple story from that wise professor contains a lifetime of wisdom. It's a reminder that we are in control not of what happens to us, but of how long we let it affect us. We have the power to put the glass down. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this story resonates with you as much as it did with me. If you found this helpful, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content that aims to inspire and uplift. And please, share in the comments what glass of water you're choosing to put down today. Let's support each other in this journey. Until next time, take care and remember to give your arm a rest.